Hey, so I really don't like doing this political stuff. I never have been. First time I actually voted in Massachusetts was a 2016 election, and I went to the library and I had registered, and I said, "Here's my ID." And they said, "Well, we don't need an ID." I said, "What? You don't need it?" I was like, "Okay, I didn't understand." Anyway, today in Massachusetts, this arrived. I don't know if this is backwards or not. I can't tell you. It's backwards to me. But what it reads is the official 2020 vote by mail application. And on the back side, it's the remittance. It was addressed to me, a registered voter. And I'll read it to you. And then I'll show it to you. Dear voter, enclosed in this mailing is your official 2020 vote by mail application. Voting by mail is available this year to all registered voters of Massachusetts with no excuse required, meaning that if you were out of state or something like that, or out of the country or whatever. If you would like to vote by mail, follow the instructions below to request your mail-in ballot. Please submit your application as soon as possible so that you will have enough time to receive your ballot and return it in time to be counted. You can use this application to apply for a mail-in ballot for the state primary, the state election, or both. For a state primary ballot, your application must be delivered to your local election office by August 26th. In-person voting will still be available for anyone who does not want to vote by mail. Remember, once you have voted by mail, your vote is final and you cannot change your mind and vote again. Secretary of the Commonwealth Elections Division. This mail is required by state law. To request your 2020 mail-in ballot, 1. Check your information on the application below. If you need your ballot mailed to an address other than the one listed on the application, write that address in the box to the right of your information. 2. Provide your phone number. Optional. A phone number helps your clerk get in touch with you if there's an issue with your application. 3. Choose your elections. You can use this application to apply for a mail-in ballot for a specific election, or you can apply for ballots for all elections in 2020. 4. For the primary, you are only eligible to vote in the party listed below your address. If you are listed as no party and want to vote in the primary, you must check one party box. 5. Tear off the application, sign it, and mail it back. The application is stamped and pre-addressed to your local election office. No postage needed. Questions? Visit our website, www.mailmyballotma.com, or call 1-800-462-VOTE, parentheses, 8683. Then it has the tear-off section. I want to vote. Massachusetts vote. Official vote by mail application. And then on one side it has the voter information, which included my name and address, my party affiliation, and the year of my birth. And then to the right of it, it says mail ballot to if different. And you would write in an address, an alternate address, and a phone number. And what you require for it, and the party checkoff boxes, and then a place for you to sign. Okay? So now if I was an enterprising person who wanted to sway an election, let's say, and every person who's a registered voter, whether they be senile or dementia or not in their right mind, and had an address, and I was interested in this, and I knew that this mail thing was coming today, I could have just drove down the street and picked these all out of the mailboxes. Picked them all out. And I could have changed the ballot address to which it's mailed. And then I could have very easily filled in what I wanted to have happen, who I wanted to vote for. Once that ballot came to me, and then send it in erroneously on someone else's behalf. So this is the importance of voter ID, and this is the failing of mail-in votes. But this is required by state law in Massachusetts. Okay, so I'm going to show you this whole thing. I'm going to cover up my information on this side of things. Okay? Like I said, I don't know if this is going to be backwards for you or not, but this is precisely what I read to you. This is the mailing that I assume every registered voter in Massachusetts got in their mailbox today. And I wonder how many people actually picked up their mail, since they're probably down at the Cape, and some idiots going around there trying to swing votes in the favor of whatever way they want the vote to go, took this damn thing and is sending it in erroneously. This is the failing of this. This is why you have to pay very, very specific attention to this. And I wouldn't be surprised. You're going to get some people who go in to their district that vote on whatever dates they are, the primary and certainly on November 3rd. And they're like, well, you already voted, so your vote doesn't count. It's like, well, I didn't vote. I was like, well, yeah, you did, because it was mailed in. It's like, this is a big, big, big problem. Big problem.